Did you see that one lady, maybe from Niger, but basically her uncle or somebody's running the country, and he sent her to represent them in the international games.
Oh yeah, I was gonna mention that because you guys were talking about athletes
it's Somalia.
not being or like how an athlete would go, and I was like, oh yeah, that happened. That was bad.
Somalia.
That was bad. And that is, I felt bad for the girl. Where like apparently the head of Somalia, first of all, I didn't know Somalia had a government. I thought they were like a total failed state.
Warlords and such.
Yeah, warlords. Yeah. So the warlord of Somalia sent his niece to compete in this, like literally his niece, which is unbelievably mean to that niece to be like,
I wonder if
go
she's
there and run next to these athletes. She's not.
No,
wait. I saw her run. And she looked slow. So let's all agree on that. I'm not contesting it. The only thing is, like, you could grab someone that you know who's good at basketball, put them in the world games, and they would look bad at basketball, right?
Sure.
Was she the fastest in her school?
No.
She would lose a race against the four of us. We would win that.
Next to her name, it said
I'm not fast.
I don't know. I'm slow as shit too. But when you watch her take off, like, you can see in muscle memory how people
she's
run.
She's not athletic.
Yeah,
she stands like, and that's not even to be rude.
Immediately, yeah, she's not an
she's
athlete.
The one wearing
shorts
in the back and the full long sleeve shirt with the big oversized Dunder Mifflin 4K Race for the Cure fucking shirt over that.
Yeah,
like she's from a goddamn country where she's not.
Like, I feel bad for all of them.
Wearing a Boston Bruins 2019 Stanley Cup champion.
Can I just say, I think this photo's been edited because A, the white line goes over her ankle, and B, she was never this close to the rest of the field.
Yeah, honestly,
from the start line on,
they had to drag and drop her ass up a bit.
They dragged and dropped that bitch, and they messed up the
edited by NBC.
That's hilarious. They brought her up to make it seem.
They brought her up because the shot doesn't.
I'm looking
make sense
at
otherwise.
Every other leg in the picture, and none of them have a white line across the ankle like that.
It's edited by NBC, Jack.
Because she was so far back that they had to bring. They couldn't fit her in the picture. Otherwise, the picture wouldn't have made sense because they would have been ants.
Fake news, NBC.
Yeah. They're in the pocket of big fat chick trying to look more competitive than they really are.
But the thing, I mean, look, like you again, untrained, clearly, trained. Clearly, understated.
Such an incompetent government.
Look at that belly.
Select an untrained girl.
I feel bad for her. I feel bad for the runners. I just like the whole situation was just like, the hell's wrong with you, man?
I'm completely on the other team. I'm inspired. I really want to do a PKA foot race. The three of us, no training allowed. That violates the rules.
Oh, I would love to see that.
You want to do 100 meters?
I'll be honest, I would lose. I'm very slow.
Honestly,
I'm really slow too, and I don't think Taylor's built for speed.
I'm not, and I can't imagine a better way for all three of us to be ruthlessly bullied than to upload a video of the three of us in a foot race. Are you kidding me?
If you guys don't do this, I would consider it a disappointment.
Flat-footed and
stop talking about it.
Stop
talking about it. Don't will it in.
Who's got the largest space in the back?
I want to do it. I want to do it.
Stop talking about it. No, it's not a thing. Don't.
I'll throw down $100 for the winner.
Woody's the fastest. Woody's the speed boy. He wins. He's the fastest by so far.
But part of me is like,
I don't know.
What if I wear flip flops? Can I beat Taylor in flip flops? I don't even know. I might
wear flip flops too.
No.
I think okay.
You could put me in fucking Usain Bolt's shoes and put you in tar, and you would beat me. I'm so goddamn slow. I have always been slow. When they lined us up and made us run in elementary school, I acted like a race car and blocked other people intentionally, and they were all behind me stuck because I was like zoning them out. And they were like, "Why did you do that?" And I was like, "You told me to win."
You told me I was never going to run like this.
How was I going to beat them here without some physical help?
I think Kyle might be. Taylor, who's your money on? Who do you think is the fastest?
I think
Kyle said he does cardio, so I'm gonna give it the.
I think Kyle. I think
it's Kyle too. Yeah. I think Kyle's sandbagging us.
He is. I think the only way that this gets confirmed is if you guys get together and film this video.
I refuse to run.
What if it's running to a big ass gun that you get to shoot? and
Yes.
then like a biathlon or
great.
some
the,
shit.
The video
Oh.
ends with prison. How wonderful! I'm a
That'll
fan.
give you lots of time to run. All around the cell
gun
block.
question.
There it is. I'm telling you guys, the content writes
Taylor,
itself.
this is a brilliant plan.
I think we
I know
should
it
have
is.
our-
Me and Woody are
I
going to
think-
work up quite an appetite for Cornish game hen as
No,
we're
I think we
blowing
should
your
have our
ass
foot
out.
race during a performance at medieval times.
Oh,
And
we should
it-
just jump
and the
in
foot
there and
race-
see who
No,
can
no, no,
last
we can set
longer
this
against the
up.
security guards.
This is going to be just like when I did that thing with Tilted Kilt. We'll all get paid too. So we're going to be in costume when we do our foot
I'm
race,
in.
and we're not just racing for the finish line. We're running for the swords.
Yes.
The weapon rack is over there, and there's 3 different weapons. There's
I
a
support this.
sword, maybe a pole arm, and a whip. No, a net. Net. I like the net. I'm
Dude,
not
I
going
would
for that net.
fuck your ass up with a pole arm. If those are the other 2 options, you're done. And because you're slow as shit and Woody's old,
I forget about that.
I might make it there first.
See, what you don't know is that Woody and I have conspired against you.
Mm.
It doesn't even matter. I'm too powerful.
And after I net you,
I'm too virile. You guys put both your hands on one of my arm. I'm tearing that shit right
we're
out.
gonna do that thing where Woody gets on all 4s behind you and I push you.
You push me.
You can't. There's no counter to that. You're done.
Yeah,
There
maybe.
really
I mean,
isn't.
if I get a hand on you though, I've got simian grip strength. I'll separate your hand right from the rest.
You'll be wearing greaves.
wearing greaves.
We'll
Dude, that
all
would
be
actually-
wearing greaves.
Yeah,
Instead of medieval times, hear
you
me
can
out.
bring your own greaves.
We go to
Always.
like I
another
don't know,
man's
Major
grief.
League
Bad
Soccer
luck.
game.
Uh-huh.
We storm the field. Whoever stays on the field longest wins.
Dude, that would be
Genius.
so
What
hard.
do they get? What do they get? And each of them is wearing a
Arrested.
different
You get a night in
advertiser's shirt.
jail.
All
I
of us
got
get
the,
arrested.
we're wearing our shirts say lock and load, and they've got like a QR code, and we're just scrambling, trying to make enough advertising dollars to pay for bail.
Yeah.
Genius.
Subscribe to the Patreon. The $20 tier is getting me out of prison.
Yeah.
Do you
No,
want more of the show?
I'll be
Then give me
okay
a
with
go.
that. No, I saw one recently. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at half the time on the internet. There's so many fucking fads and they come so quick sometimes. But apparently there's a guy who does YouTube shorts and clearly his ass isn't that big. They've just loaded his khaki shorts with so much booty that it's comical. But they
What the fuck are you
send,
watching, dude?
but he just does silly stuff. And they did one where he storms the field at a professional game, but he has 6 bodyguards wearing black Secret Service suits who are trying to fend off the actual security who are trying to, and for some reason, just guys' brains, they ignore they ignore the men in suits and they actually go for the diaper-assed fellow who happens to be shockingly athletic. His knees are so high when he runs that to me, that's a sign of a good athlete. Like he's pumping those legs are, and he's got so much ass that he's got so much ass that there has to be a big ass under the pads.
I saw this. It was on Motherless, right?
Oh my god!
Thank you, Zach.
He is athletic.
Dude,
Very athletic.
that guy is face down right now because he's laughing too hard. And he's like, I can't ruin the bit. Please stop laughing.
I've seen him skateboarding and
Dude, the
stuff,
mustache
and he's like
is
down in a
fucking
low
great.
position with that ass sticking out. Yeah. See, I don't know what the joke is. I don't know who this guy is. Clearly, that's not all him.
You don't know what the joke is? That's a joke.
Yeah, but like
The
he's
joke-
had
the
a
joke
career
is that
before
ass.
this.
Not a
No,
complicated
he's like
joke.
it's Finster, right?
Dude, you're on a desert
know
island,
the
and that's the
origin
only
story.
ass you've seen in 3 days. Do you go for it?
Yeah, man, that's a lot of cheeks. That's a
His
that,
name
that
is
dude-
Jim Kardashian. That's great.
That dude is caked up.
Yes. He's got a Sidney
thing is
Crosby
thick.
ass.
Yeah, I've never seen an ass that big. That's one of the larger asses I've ever seen in my life. But no, to see him get down on a skateboard like real low is fucking comical. I don't know what that is or who that is. You said Jim Kardashian?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Probably a stage.
Gold
Probably
Boy, I
not
think
a-
you said you had to go.
Yeah, I do. I just want to be rude because Jim Kardashian sounds incredible.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now.
No, that's
so.
probably his real name, Jim Kardashian.
I like how I typed
Coincidence.
Jim. I
Yeah,
typed.
can you
Oh, there it
believe
is. Yeah.
You know, Lincoln's secretary's name was Kennedy, and Kennedy's secretary was named Lincoln.
Oh, okay, it was TikTok content creator Frankie LaPena in mid 2021. It calls himself Jim Kardashian.
Jim
This is great.
Is he the same guy that did the green screen behind him? They look similar.
He's a talented guy.
maybe. The one who's like in a job interview having an MMA fight.
Yes, yes.
Oh,
Or he'll
wait,
like
actually,
jump
it might
out of
be
a
him.
plane with a green screen, so you can't tell he's jumping out of a plane. But he's got goggles on, and his hair's getting blown backwards because he's going 150 miles an hour.
That's crazy.